What? Oh, there it goes. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Windless Zephyr Plays The Binding of Undertale. I looked away for a moment, and I accidentally hit the record button. I looked up, and oh, the timer's going, so hi. Hehe. Hello, and stuff. Today, well, for this video, this episode, I don't think I have any specific plans, so let's just do another random run. Didn't it try to get me to do Mad Dummy last time? You know what, fine. Let's see what's in here. If I like this, I'll do it. Mart. It's nothing but a fire rate up, which is actually pretty good. Yeah, sure, why not then? I guess that's a good start. So you want me to go... I love how I apparently haven't beaten New Home, but I've beaten End of the World. That's pretty funny. I'm going to actually go to the core this time. And by the core, obviously, I mean the cathedral. I have not eaten dinner because I don't really know what to eat. I haven't decided yet. It's about dinner time, and I'm just like, I should eat something, but I don't know what to eat. I don't feel like making anything right now. So instead, what I did is I just grabbed a mug of hot chocolate, which is still sitting on my desk, and it's a little hot, but I think that's probably a good little. What's the term? What's the term that you'd use to represent something that's like holding off something else? A buffer? Yeah. This mug of hot chocolate, I'm gonna say, is probably a good buffer between now and dinner. What, no, don't do that. I'd say it probably is. Whoops. So yeah, how's your day been? How you guys doing? Got any hot chocolate? Got any neat stories to tell me? Something? Anything? I don't know. I feel like I would be conversing. Ooh, range up is actually pretty nice. I feel like I'd like to be conversing with people right now, but I'm not streaming, so it's not exactly possible. I guess I could see about getting a roommate in on some co-op action here, but honestly, I don't think this mod really is suited for co-op. I mean, like, it's the Binding of Isaac, so obviously it can be, and it's totally able to be. I don't know, I kind of like this series being single player. That's how it started, that's how it's been. There's not really a reason to change it. Well, I guess in theory I could just start a secondary series, but you know, I know as well as all of you do that the popularity of the Binding of Undertale is definitely going to decrease pretty quickly. I mean, when I started the series, apparently it was really popular. My first 7 episodes had a lot of attention given to them. And then when I came back from visiting my parents for Christmas, most of the people who viewed those videos, like there were 300 or so each, most of those people are gone. So I think this mod just kind of fell out of public consciousness because it was neat and a novelty for a while, but then people started to realize, oh wait, this is entirely just the Binding of Isaac, reskinned. Who cares? So like, if this mod is the reason that I end up with all you guys who are watching now with a sort of a core base following, if that's all that this does for me in my channel, that's fine with me, but unfortunately that's not sustainable. So, you know, sometime in the next few weeks I'll probably switch back to regular Isaac, or I could switch between them. I could do regular Isaac and the Binding of Undertale, but like, that's tedious. That's a lot of file manipulation. Also, that thing should have... Do those things really have that much health? Really? Wow. Fine then, whatever. I'm surprised. Both of those times I got hit there, I thought I could kill it before it actually jumped at me. I'm gonna take a sip of this hot cocoa and hope it doesn't burn me. Okay, I'm not burned, but it's still too hot. Ugh. Hate it when that happens. I really thought I would kill those before they'd get to me. That's pretty irritating. You know what I'm gonna do instead? I'm gonna play as Gaster, because Gaster is basically Eden, and Eden is really cool. And I could get all sorts of neat stuff with this, like starting with Sackhead. Oh my god, starting with Sackhead? Are you serious? What? All right, well, GG's. I win already. God damn, starting with one of the best items in the game? Holy crap. Jeez. And of course I have this silly use item here, which just, how do you describe this thing? Parasite, nice. This thing is, it's basically blank card, but for pills. So if by chance I do happen to find a good pill, well, this will be valuable, but otherwise it's pretty much a negligible item. When Gaster takes damage, it goes all glitchy? What? That's really cool. That's a really neat effect that I just somehow didn't notice. You know what? I'm just gonna blow up everything. There we go. Make that one room a little bit easier. And by easier, I mean it's completely negligible now. Right. That was also pointless. Let's see who the mini-boss is. It might be Lust. If it's Lust, Lust can give me a pill. It could be a good pill. If it's a good pill, then hey, I might have a whole bunch of uses of like a Tears Up or something. Not that I really need that. My fire rate is already pretty spectacular. That's the nice thing about Gaster, though, or Eden, or whatever you want to call them. Something like that. Okay, so it's Gluttony. That's cool. The nice thing about Gaster slash Eden slash however you choose to call this character is that, you know, you start with random stats, and sometimes you can start with some really good stuff, like a really high fire rate. As in this example. My damage actually seems pretty okay, too. So, yeah. This is a really good Eden start, I think. Okay. You can't even like debate whether or not it's a good start for Eden when you start with Sackhead. That's not possible because Sackhead is already one of the best items you can possibly have in the game ever at all. So like, I don't know, maybe I'm just like generating quote unquote drama for effect. Maybe that's what I'm doing. I'm just like, I don't know, I guess this is a good start, but you know, things could go wrong. Nah. Things could still go wrong, to be realistic, but the odds of that are so immensely slim with friggin' Sackhead. You know what I would like, though, is a shot speed up. It's going to be a little bit difficult to hit these things. Just a little bit. And also my range is abysmal, so... Although my range is terrible probably just because my shot speed is so low. Although maybe my range status is bad, too. I know I could like hit escape. Well, let's see. Yeah, range and shot speed are both jack-all. Well, yeah, they are. What is this? Infested. The strength card is probably better. But if I chose to keep the infested pill, at least it would give me something to do with my use item. Technically. But strength just has the potential to get me through a boss fight a lot easier. I might just use it on this first boss, depending on who it is. It is the Haunt. Yeah, this is definitely worth using strength. I feel like I need the extra damage. Because, ugh. Hate these things. These things are obnoxious movement patterns. So one of the nice things about this fight, especially considering... One of the nice things about this situation, not this fight. This fight is silly, but the situation, I have the Parasite, so I don't have to directly hit the Haunt every time I shoot, and I can still damage it. It's pretty nice. Little things like that, you just gotta pay attention for. Oh, go away. Said go, thank you. 2 of clubs. Bad guess. Use 2 of clubs. There's no reason for me to use 2 of clubs. I made a mistake. Oops. And I'm gonna ignore the shop. And you know what? I might as well just take the infested pill with me so I have at least something. I believe this turns poops in the room into spiders. Pretty sure. Something like that. Maybe? I don't remember. Oh, well, this is interesting. 2 rerolls all consumables in the room. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna break these. I'm gonna check this. It's the Fool. I'm gonna ignore that. And I'm gonna reroll all of these. Ooh, okay. A couple of soul hearts was definitely worth. I know I could definitely have used that golden key, but like, eh. I have enough keys already. Retrovision. Tears down. Okay, so those are both pretty much garbage. I'm gonna hold on to the 2 of diamonds card then. And real quick, like, exit game. Continue game. In case you didn't know what that does, it negates the retrovision effect. which I know was going to, you know, stop anyway, but that's what it does. Also, I love hookworm. I love the worm trinkets, but that's just asking for trouble right there. Goodness gracious. Roommate just walked by outside my door and was coughing. I hope he's okay. It sounded kind of unpleasant. Wheel of Fortune. I'm gonna ignore you. Bob's brain. You know what? Yeah, I'll take it. I like this item. What's up?
Hi.
What's up?
Let's chance to join me.
I am recording.
Oh.
So I'm not gonna go anywhere, sorry. No draft, sorry. Have fun, though.
Sorry.
That's okay.
It's bound to happen one of these days.
It's already happened like 3 times.
No.
I don't know what he said there at the end. He's going to a magic draft tonight for Friday Night Magic. Wanted me to come along, but I don't think I care enough about magic to want to do that. I tried once. I went to one draft. It was fun, for sure, but eh. If I'm gonna go to something like that, I'd really rather pay my own way in. What is this item? I don't know what this is. Nightlight. Oh! Oh, cool! I thought that item was the flashlight, not the nightlight. Well, that's neat, though. So, if this thing works as I think it does, it slows enemies and tears in the direction you're facing, which is specifically the direction you last move, not the direction you're shooting. Pretty sure that's how it works. Something like that. It was a little while ago that I last learned about it, considering I don't think I've ever actually actively had the item before. Maybe I did once and have just managed to completely forget. That's definitely not unlike me. But seriously, Curse of the Maze is being so irritating on this floor. Oh yeah, definitely slows. A little bit difficult to use, though. I wonder if it slows bullets, though? I think it does. Or tears, I guess. I always have to make that distinction because there are some people that are just like, nah, those are tears. And then I'm just like, they might as well be bullets. They're projectiles that fly through the air and damage things. In the same way that you can have a bullet hell game where you're like throwing axes and stuff. You know what I mean. It's not like axes or bullets, but it's called bullet hell nonetheless. Yeah, that's definitely slowing tears. It is difficult, though, to coordinate the direction you're facing, like, based on the last direction you move. That's just a little funky. Get wrecked. I'm taking Dark Matter, because that's damage and Fear Shot. And I'm going to ignore Black Powder, even though it's an interesting item. I don't think I need it, and I don't necessarily want it, either. Well, the only other thing I could bother doing is going to that curse room, so I'm just going to say screw it. If you hear any spoon and mug sounds, it's because I'm stirring my hot chocolate a little bit, just to make it cool off faster. Because that's a thing that happens, that you can do. Which is pretty neat. And by pretty neat, I mean it's thermodynamics. There's nothing special about it. Well, I guess if you are someone who actively studies that's like that branch of the sciences, thermodynamics, chemistry, whatever you want to call it, then it could be fascinating to you, but I can see forever. Ooh, you know, this might actually be worth holding on to. Free access to all the secret rooms ever. I'm actually completely down with that. Use the world, use justice. Where did I get all of these friggin' cards? I don't know where I got these cards. So that's 2 Sun cards, Death, and a Wheel of Fortune. Let's go in here. Use the Death card. It's definitely worth because these enemies are kind of irritating. And a little tankier than I remember, apparently. Okay. I'm going to take the Sun card with me, and I'm going to destroy something with it. Missing no. Syntax error. I don't remember what this does. Is this the item that rerolls your entire build every floor? Ooh, I think it might be. That might have been a terrible idea. But I have it now. I've never had this item before. God, my fire rate is garbage. Holy crap, that is bad. And it didn't re-roll the entire build. I still have my use item. But, geez, this is like horrible shot speed, horrible fire rate. I apparently have Pyromaniac. Yeah. Cough. That is how I expected things to go, obviously. Mom's Contact and Holy Light. Holy Shot. That's pretty sweet. Damage is garbage, but, you know, I have some neat effects. And if Undefined is the item that rerolls my build every, like, floor, then I'm not really too bothered. I'm not really too bothered about this, because this is kind of an irritating build, but it's not a bad one. It's not something I can't work with, in other words. And if I have to live with this for the rest of this floor, sure. I guess I'll take Charm of the Vampire, because apparently things are gonna get re-rolled. And then I'm going to go in rooms that I have no business going in, other than because I can. Was that BBF? Yeah, that was BBF. That was just me being bad. You know what? Fine. Yeah, shit damage is shit. Let's go back for that pill, shall we? This is kind of a scary situation, I think. Because, like I said, this isn't like a build that I just can't do anything with, but it's not good either. It's causing me to take a few more hits than I'd like. What's my range? Mediocre. Actually, probably objectively terrible. Yeah, I'll head towards the shop. What? BBF. Seriously? Come on. What do you gotta do me dirty like that for? This could be good. Pretty Fly. Ooh, yeah, sure. I will totally hang on to this Pretty Fly pill. And just, like, use it at whatever convenient points. Until I have a full suite of orbitals, because, quite frankly, that would be very nice right now. And this is one makes you I don't care. That's what that is. Yeah, so having the ability to slow things... It didn't re-roll all of my items, though. I still have the Nightlight effect. Strange. Maybe it just works a little more randomly than I thought. Well, whatever. What was I saying? I was thinking something, and I have completely forgotten. What was I thinking? Oh, right, I just realized I have Dark Bomb. Ooh. Note to self, remember that you have a very good item for this floor. Bad gas. Yeah, no, whatever. Bottle of pills. Well, in theory, that could give me something valuable, but instead I'm gonna be safe. And I'm gonna get some money into Temmie's machine, because she deserves it. We all know it to be true. I should probably also attempt to use my bombs a little more offensively, shouldn't I? Just because I have them, it's like no reason not to. Okay. Well, let's head toward the boss, see if I can't make this work. It should be doable. Sweet. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use the pill. So now I have all 3 orbitals that I can have for now. It's not the one I want. I want this for the next floor. Alright. I can use bombs offensively, I think. You are negligible. Hooray, money! Okay. Chub, huh? Definitely a good time to use bombs offensively, I think. Might actually, it's not even that it's necessary in this case, it's just that it's actually it's just easier. It's just straight up easier to do this. Oh man, get stuck. So stuck. Blood Clot. Damage and range. Technically helpful. Now let's see if it re-rolls my entire build, shall we? Other than my use item, apparently. I have been re-rolled. I have tech... Yeah, I have technology 1? Technology 2? Tech 2? Tech 1? I don't know. I have Toxic Shock, which is incredible. My damage seems far, far better than it was before. So taking Undefined was probably a really dangerous move, but I'm not concerned because it works out sometimes, it doesn't sometimes, and that's part of the fun, right? That's part of the point of an Eden run or Gaster run. For fun. You get some wacky stuff going starting at the beginning, you get wackier things later, and no one's concerned because that's my MO. Wackiness. That's not actually true. My MO is not wackiness. Generally speaking. It can be. Like, if I had already completed everything that I could do with every character, then yeah, wackiness would be like, please give me more. I don't have enough. But in this case, I am still technically trying to accomplish something. My speed is just garbage. Holy crap. Oh, I have Polyphemus. I didn't even notice. Negligible. No wonder my damage feels so good. I have Polyphemus. Damage is just good now. It's just entirely good. It is all the good. There's no reason to use the TNT barrels. I have all these bombs. Bob's Rotten Head, I don't think is better than Placebo. Not even a little bit. Honestly, truly. I don't need the extra bombs. Placebo can technically do something valuable. Especially with the I Can See Forever pill. Oh, I am way too slow. Holy crap. Speed up is nice. I guess whatever I take here is technically going to get re-rolled anyway. So what difference does it make? That actually does split the laser, I didn't realize. Cool. And I'm just going to go on, because that floor was easy, the build was good. No reason to be miffed. I have Mom's Knife and The Wiz. And I'm Beelzebub. I have Mom's Knife and The Wiz? Are you fucking serious? Oh my god. This is... okay. Uh-huh. I can break rocks. I can fly. This is really weird. This is really, really weird. I am shooting knives at the wrong angles. Very much the wrong angles. My charge rate seems abysmal. My speed is real bad. Undefined why? Why this? Why you gotta do me like this? A hangman, oh boy. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Fine then. And even with Mom's Knife, my damage still doesn't seem very good. Nah, I'm not gonna bother with those. The less time I have to take with this build, the better, I think, because I don't like it at all. At the very least, I keep the passive effects of this transformation, though. Which is pretty nice. And I think the best part about this build is that now I can fly. Kind of valuable. Oh, and I have Aquarius. I can kill things with Aquarius. Oh boy. Oh joy. Oh boy, oh joy. I could reference a webcomic that I read sometimes, but I'm not going to. Because reasons. Which is a good reason, I think. Isn't that a good reason? I mean, like, because reasons is probably better than the infamous because I said so. God, I hate that. Because I said so just does not seem real to me. It doesn't seem like something you can actually reference as a reason why someone needs... I have Bomber Boy? Oh, God. Well, I guess maybe I really do need to use bombs offensively now. Because I have Bomber Boy, and I still have all the bombs. What was I saying a minute ago? Reasons and stuff. My brain is just like hot chocolate. That's my entire thought process right now is just hot chocolate and hot damn, I'm bad at this. If you'll excuse me for a moment, I'm going to take a sip of this because it's just taunting me. Oof. Ah, good. Very good. I put a little bit of French vanilla creamer in there because that just seemed like a good idea. I do not regret it. It is very good. Very tasty. So here's a question. Should I min-max on that blood donation machine right there? I totally could. I got a rainbow poop right here. You know what? Sure, why not? Let's go ahead and get some free money. Or I could get an IV bag, which just gets me more free money. Gets me more free money and it gets to me a little bit faster. Lock up is pretty nice. Oh, no wonder I'm so slow. I just noticed I have lard. Oof. I am really feeling that effect right now. God damn it. That right there is seriously what I hate most about the knife. You're completely exposed and defenseless when you've thrown it out there. It's makes me all sad and stuff. Oh well, won't have to put up with it too much longer. Oh right, things explode. It's a note to self. That's a thing that some things do sometimes. Like magnesium when you light it on fire. Well, no. It's more like pure elemental sodium when you put it in water. Now that's just... Oh, this was an XL floor? I didn't even realize. Alright. Because of that, I'm going to... Yeah, I'm gonna go back and... Jesus Christ, my damage is so bad right now. I am gonna go back and look for the other item, the item runes at all. Aww. Red heart damage? No, I don't even care right now. Synth oil, damage and range. That's fine. I guess I will go look for the item rooms now that I know there's 2 on this floor and I'm not gonna get any other opportunities. You know what? I'm gonna kill you guys with friggin' Aquarius because I don't want to deal with you right now. I should have been doing this to skulls this whole time. Oops. 2 of spades, sure. That's fine by me. Okay. 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 Sure. You could give me something valuable. That could be a valuable card. You could give me an HP up. You could give me the compass. You could give me Bumbo. You should give me Bumbo. You know what? Fanny pack is totally fine. Hermit card, sure. Simplify a little bit of the journey. It's freaking greed. That's a shame too. This is the last shop I'm gonna see in this run. Unless I miraculously manage to make it to Hush, then I would see one more shop. But I don't really feel like fighting the Hush unless. Well, see, here's the thing. If I go into the Hush fight, there is a very real and very likely possibility that I get a really shitty build for dealing with Hush, and that it's probably gonna be you know, some action that comes to pass. Not that I would ever appreciate at all. Not even a little bit. I could risk it though. You know what? I can get something better than that. I can get something better than that. Reset button. This must be the forget me now. I don't want it, but that's cool. Bum friend. I said Bumbo, not bum friend. No. Yeah. Sure. I think that was technically better than Blood of the Martyr. Technically. Oh, Skull Bros. Not the fun ones. Jesus Christ. Oh wow, look at this. 2 damage up, for free. Why not? Why the frick not? Scatter bombs? Yeah, 1, yeah, okay. Sure. You can put bombs in my bombs. See what I care. Spoiler alert, I don't care, actually. That means nothing to me, because I guess I have bombs that can do a lot of damage. Just put that. Yep. Alright, Midas Touch. Forgot about that. Cool. That was just a whole bunch of silly. Meanwhile, hot chocolate. It's very good. It's very good. I have conjoined. Oh my god. Well, this is certainly a build. I have no map though. That's kind of irritating. Ooh, oh, I must have either a fruitcake or $3 bill. Cool. Given that I see, wait, would I have either of those? My tier type would have changed already if I did. Given how infrequently it's changing, I definitely have $3 bill. And also confirmed Explosivo. That's fine with me. I know why people don't like Explosivo, but quite frankly, I do. I think it is a very good item. And even if it's not actively constantly a good item, it has so much potential to be a good one, like that right there. Why would you not want it? Can you imagine Explosivo and Soy Milk? That would be such a freaking pain to manage, but oh my god, it would be a potent killing force. I'd dig it. My speed is so bad I could barely outrun that troll bomb. Oh man. Oh, and I have Proptosis. I didn't even think about that. I have Proptosis too. Cool. The conjoined transformation is probably what I'm most excited about for this though, because that sticks around even when my build gets rerolled. Which is pretty freaking great. Same with Lord of the Flies, or Beelzebub, sorry. Changed it. It's no longer Lord of the Flies in Afterbirth. It is Beelzebub. Which I guess Beelzebub was Lord of the Flies. I don't know very much about demons. I just know that Beelzebub is a demon. Mongo Baby is probably acting like Demon Baby right now, so it's basically useless. Not actually useless. Demon Baby can be valuable, but like, Well, then again, given how close I have to get to enemies right now with this build, with the way this thing's going, I guess Demon Baby can be. It's just one of those items that you're just like, well, I'm okay having it. I'd also be okay not having it. I don't feel strongly one way or the other. That's entirely how I feel about Demon Baby, pretty much all the time. Just like, it's a thing. It's okay. But I wouldn't actively pine for Demon Baby over other things. I remember back in the days of Wrath of the Lamb when I first unlocked Demon Baby, I'm just like, ooh, what is this? This looks pretty cool. And then I took it and I'm just like, oh my god, this thing is so good. I was really, really infatuated with Demon Baby back then, and I don't know why. It might have just been because of the huge fire rate that it had, and the fact that it could home in on enemies and wasn't restricted to, you know, the same cardinal directions I am. That might have contributed considerably to how much I loved it. These days I'm just like, it's okay. It's a familiar that's not the shittiest. I would not classify it as the worst familiar, basically. Okay. I'm feeling like I'm heading towards the boss. I was heading towards a dead end. Never mind, then. I'm just full of hooey. Nuts. And the worst part is how long it takes to get anywhere right now. All these build rerolls and I've gotten almost no speed upgrades, I bet. That's just unfortunate as hell. Jeez. What a world we live in. Oh, I got teeth. Hooray, teeth. Definitely $3 bill, though. Fruitcake, I think, is every other tier. Oh, my. This must be triple shot. Cool. Negligible, but cool. Negligible because it's gone already. I just noticed because all of a sudden I wasn't firing much, and I'm just like, what's this? What do you think you're doing to me, game? And then I remembered that I have probably $3 bill, but it's kind of hard to tell, considering extra HUD isn't telling me, and I can't actively see it. What you got? You got Jackal. Lovely. Oh, wow. Double Gertie. I'm just going to focus on killing them one at a time, because I really don't want to mess with more than that. Meanwhile, Explosivo is just tearing at these poor things. Damn. Well, no deal with the flower, which is fine by me. Metaton's face steak. I totally needed the extra HP. Really? There's a boss room with consumables back there? That's pretty neat. Cool. What'd I get this time, huh? Something even wackier? I have another transformation, but I don't know what it... Really? 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 Oh my god. Alright. Alright. I'm doing it. It's gonna have to work. Holy crap. Oh, and I have Curse of the Tower too. Oh no. Oh, and I have Cricket's body. I have to see what this looks like. Warble, 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 warble. Oh my god. This is a terrible, terrible thing. Cricket's body. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my god. It requires some setup, but it's pretty potent. Holy crap. I'm just gonna leave like a trail of toxic mortar behind me. Jesus Christ. Toxic mortars, not mortar. Regular mortar is like the stuff you put between bricks, I think. Now I'm just afraid to stop moving. Oh my god. Oh, and I have Little Haunt too. Aw, how cute. How negligible. Everything is negligible right now compared to this ridiculousness. You know what? Screw the consumables. I don't need those anymore. At this point, I actually kind of just entirely, sort of, a little bit want to get out of this floor, because this is kind of silly. Just a little bit. Hey. Hey, Curse of the freaking Tower. Okay. Okay. I've learned my lesson. Leave the room sometimes. If you take a hit, just leave. Just get out. No one will be hurt. Okay. Nope, nope. We good? We're good. Jesus Christ. And I still have all these bombs, too. Ooh. Sure. The virus is fine. Technically. The chain reactions. I'm a little stressed, but oh my god. Oh no. Oh no, 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 nope, nope, nope. Leaving, leaving. Reset. Holy shit. This is a little bit stressful. I need to hurry up and be out of here. Oh my god. Well, hey. I'm generating flies somehow. They're killing things pretty well. There's the boss. So close to being free. Free of this hilarity. I'll wait. I got some hot chocolate. Occasional sips are causing like sedimentary layers to build up on the inside of the mug. It's strange. Where did all the... Now, how did It Lives take that much damage that quickly? Freaking Krampus fight? Are you serious? Oh no. Lump of coal? This is terrible. How big are they gonna get? Oh my god. Oh my god. They take so long to fall. Alright. Please give me something less awful. I have marked tears. I have the mark. I still have Ipecac.
I can see.
I'm just gonna... Okay, I'm gonna watch this show and I'm gonna drink a little more hot chocolate. Yeah. Because I need all the comfort that I can possibly have to put up with this. Holy crap. Okay. Okay. This is really bad. Oh, I have Tech Point 5? I have to move really slowly. Oh my god, I'm still taking hits. I just have to always be moving away from the cursor. I need to find Isaac and get out of here. Oh my god! What was I hitting? Well, GG's guys, rip run. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh no, I'm dead. I'm so dead. This is awful. Why did he give me Ipecac again? Ah! Come on. It was such a cool run, too, and then that happened. The only way I could have lived from that was if I had frickin' immunity to explosions. Wow, that was some pretty bad luck. Anyway, I guess that's gonna do it for today. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, click like. You could subscribe to see some more shenanigans, because that's my entire channel right now. It's just 110% shenanigans. And everyone loves shenanigan. That's a word that no one uses anymore. What am I talking about? Well, I'm always outie. Catch you next time, where hopefully this doesn't happen again.